Hello and welcome. I'm Rahul, and you're watching me on my Facebook page or my YouTube channel of Motors. And if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. I usually try to bring such kind of topics, which can not only give you infotainment, rather give you a hope and purpose that you can live a life where you can change that and you can make it better. Because it is always important to be aware of your capabilities, because I always see that whenever you understand yourself, whenever you will open yourself, you'll feel that everything is not as it is which we perceive in our real world. Yeah, our societal norms that we follow to earn money, it has been conditioned in a different way. Love that we make, relationship that we pursue, it is made to give you a life where you can sustain in a society. But if you wanna live on your own condition, means I will not tell you that you become one of those who can be always thinking differently from society. No, you have to follow, because we are social animals, as per very literate person, whoever has given this norm, because of his perception, and he perceived that because we are under certain circumstances where we have to live by the laws of society and norms of society, and now we have made it more difficult for humans to earn money. You have to toil hard and you have to do something differently. Yeah, it tastes your stamina, it tastes everything about you whenever you want to earn money. But I would say that what if a better kind of earth, a better kind of norms can prevail in our society? And it can only be done when you shift the vibration and energy of the planet altogether. I'm not asking you that a single person can single handedly change everything, but a collective group of people, if they will understand the subtle reality of energy field, they will certainly elevate the position of everything, and there it requires a better perception for people to change these norms, hardcore norms. It can happen, and it is the beginning right now, because there is a subtle change in energy field, and you would be asking what is energy field, because many of a person never even perceive that. And I'm talking about subtle reality which has been hidden from a long time, and many a secret society I'm calling, but not, there is no such kind of secret, because they are already literate and they have trained their mind, and that is why they want to keep everything just like, a secret. But it is not a secret any longer. Many people know that, and many adversaries, you can see that, ill-minded people have taken advantage of that. So it is not a secret, I would say. But I would like to uncover it a little bit. If you can understand, you'll understand exactly that what I'm talking about. Because if you want to change your paradigm, your vibration, what is vibration, you will be asking. But there is an energy field in the world which permeates every being. You are made of atoms, and that is why atom is always in motion. You are vibrating. At a microscopic level, you are not vibrating, but energy that you are composed of, they're always in vibration. When you go microscopic, at electron level, and when you try to see even inside of that, nothing can be much more peculiar than that. At quantum level, if you will perceive that, everything becomes spooky. So we don't want to dive there. I just want to make you understand that you have to shift your paradigm, your energy, if you want to attract abundance. Because abundance is something, if you will ask successful people, they understand a little bit of it. They will ask you about your mindset. They will ask you about something. Sometimes people talk about, you know, if you will vibrate in positive harmony, you will attract more money. So that is what I want to say you know, because it is important to understand that if you divide all the money, whatever is there in the world, equally to every person in the world, and at the current norms, societal norms and norms that are prevailing to earn money, it will again, all the money will again go to the same pocket in the same proportion. This is what the power of this subtle field, this is what the power of this reality, that everyone attracts abundance, you know, as per their standard. That doesn't mean that you won't have to toil hard, you know, because whoever is attracting, they are toiling hard, they had certain mindset, they have acquired certain skill set, not only skill set, but they have elevated their energy level, you know. That is what I want to make you understand, you know. And what has been secret that I want to talk about, you know, this has been secret that it permeates and it can be changed, it can be elevated by the people, you know. Many are secret societies, I would not say them secret, it has never been a secret now, you know, talk in a camouflaged manner, you know, in a what is say, in an ambiguity, you know, they want to prevail such kind of reality which can be by meaning, you know, understand that they want to confound you, they don't want to represent everything, because there is a complications. If you go to other organizations, you know, other people for needs, they will play with you willingly or unwillingly, because this energy field, you know, that creates such kind of scenario for you, that they want to provoke you, they want to turn against you. The energy field influence their mind in a behavior, you know. You are always positive if you are at calm, at good peace. If someone comes in front of you, you'll interact very well. But if you are provoked, if you are angered, you know, you'll behave differently. The same happens, you know. Energy field play a role, and energy could be positive, negative, and that's why they interact. And that is why the all game is all about. You have to understand that. Even in Matrix, many people turn against the hero, you know, the protagonist, you know, you can say that. Why they turn against? Because they feel the energy that their old paradigm, the adversary's paradigm are shifting, and they are not finding peace, they are not finding, you know, tranquility in that very field, and that is why they wanna provoke, and they wanna impart something bad to the protagonist, to bad to the hero. And it happens in real life. Even high profile people who are scientists, even you can see that in real world, they wanna, you know, target such kind of people. They are ill-minded, and they are creating such kind of influence, because they know that how to influence secret societies. These people who think of themselves that they are literate, a little bit, you know, of high standard, they are not able to decipher exactly how subtly they play with their mind, you know. They play in their caption, in the videos, or everything, whatever they are posting. And even they get adversity, you know, they face adversity because of that. They're facing setbacks because of that. But their ego is so much high that they don't want to accept that, you know. And sometimes they will also play victimized, but not for the real things, but something that they want to camouflage, that they want to pretend, you know. So they're very subtly they are playing with these kind of people, and many people will not be able to ascertain that about their reality. But nowadays it is surfacing, and they are understanding exactly why, because the energy level of the planet is going high. You know, you will say why you are feeling that, because at such a level you will feel that energy flow through you, and if you are able to understand and feel that energy, you will feel in your body, in your energy centers, you will feel that. And not only that, you know, even the solar flares nowadays is in certain cycle where it is at certain spots, sun is emitting more rays, you know, that is coming in our magnetic field, you know, that kind of turmoil, that particles coming from sun is affecting magnetic field of earth. And that is why many people say that because of the high energy particle, it will influence the energy field, and this is the right time to go into that kind of thing. You'll feel that certainly at certain level everything increasing. So I would not ask that what could be the physical reality, because no one knows it at very subtle level. We can say that it is abstract. It is abstract, it cannot be defined in a particular way, because we don't have measuring instrument right now. We don't have measuring instrument. All we can do, we can feel at certain level, as we have certain senses, that taste, smell and touch. Certain at certain level we can feel it also. So that is what I want to talk about. And I want to say you that all these people who are part of that, who know exactly what is happening, they think of themselves that they are of certain standard. Even the society collectively addresses them as a god, human gods, but they don't want to admit that they are. No one wants to admit about themselves, because if you admit it in the public domain, public will see that you are mad, because our perception of God is very different. We devote ourselves wholeheartedly, we worship gods, and that kind of God is different. We don't talk about it. They talk about in terms of the influence over subtle energies. That is what they want to talk about. And maybe certain people could have perceived more reality, because their intuition is really high. So they feel that these beings are much more elevated, and they have such an influence of energy field. And not only that, they transcend in their life. They talk about reincarnation and all these things. I'm not going to support that kind of evidence, because no one knows. If your subtle consciousness is here in this brain, might be this energy field is okay. You feel that, you perceive that, but your thinking pattern is being generated from here. And if you will, if this will stop running, everything will die. Your consciousness will not exist as is, as it is. It may be that if there is certain energy which animates you, that they call about Atma, in Hindi, or Yogi Guru, if it exists, then it will also be transformed into energy. I don't know it holds consciousness or not, but it will certainly not be as you hold your consciousness in this life. It will certainly be not as. Yes, you can have intelligence, but because intelligence can happen in every life forms. Life can be silicon based, life can be other element based, life can be in different forms, and intelligence and understanding can be in different forms that you won't even imagine. We don't have such kind of that kind of elevated, but we can. Science is going away, going into that, and they are finding that consciousness and intelligence can be, and life can be in different forms as well. So it may be, but it will certainly not hold the integrity that you have in this life form as a human. It will certainly not be that, because your processor is here, and when it will cease, everything will cease for you. But I don't know exactly what happens thereafter, and no one knows. If someone says that they understand everything about life, how it functions, about reincarnation, about your past lives, about your life, your future, they're all lying to you. There could be intuition. If they are a little bit elevated person, they can play with little bit of imagination, certain energies. They can be more intuitive, and they can talk about your whatever you're thinking. They can find patterns, and they can say about that. Many of them are clairvoyants, but they will have synopsis of that. They can find something about your future, but not in a way that they will find everything. Maybe synopsis, and they will look into a little bit. It may happen, because many people are going through that kind of deja vu nowadays. They talk about that they have seen it before in their life, and you cannot discard that, because it happens multiple times. And many people are going through that, and they feel that. So it can happen at a certain level, because that energy field, you can feel that. And we also talk about time dimension in fourth dimension. If someone has access to fourth dimension, time dimension, they can see your whole timeline. If you exist in timeline, they can certainly have access to that. But not only the fourth dimension is here, there are many dimensions which are short dimension, small dimension, which are intricately connected to our three-dimensional world, so we cannot see what will happen and what are the secret of universe. No one even knows. Even science is still on the path of discovery. Science is not that defines everything. Science is something that gives you a way to decipher correctly things, to decipher everything whatever is happening correctly. And science is science. It is what is not known is not science that defines that. Science can define that, but we are not there. Science is not there. That you have to understand. Science is really true because it has its own principle and it has been validated through recurrent processes, through many of samples, and whatever they go through that, then they bring principle. But if we don't have that kind of intellectuality or that kind of access to instrument, we cannot define that, that is happening in this very way. Because science has not reached until that very thing. It may be that if we will be able to augment our capacity, our intelligence level, if you will be able to elevate our DNA or thinking capacity, or if we can invent some kind of machines like artificial intelligence, general artificial intelligence, and then we can integrate quantum computing with that, we can elevate our position, we can elevate our standard of thinking and our standard of calculation about everything. We can augment that. We can do that in future, and certainly there will be many discoveries in future. After 100 years, the world will be different. That would be what you have to think. But at subtle level, if you want to elevate our planet, you have to elevate the energy. You have to understand the secrets of energy, and that is what I want to tell you. That right now, everything is unfolding in front of you. Many secrets are available online. If you search that, you'll get. But many people are playing with your mind also. If at this level you will reach, everyone is having that kind of power to contemplate. They will play with you very subtly, and they can make many adversaries against you who can create many problems in your life. So don't be influenced. At this very level, you are alone with your consciousness. You are just someone who has a strong power to contemplate, to feel whatever action you want to take. You can take for your own, but you have to save yourself as well, because the physical reality and the subtle reality, when it connects together, creates many problems. If in both the dimensions the problems will be created, you have to be very smart and cunning and agile, and your incisiveness will define that where you stand. If you lose your mind, if you lose your focus, you can be in chaos. But if you are really good at skill developing, if you are really good at developing a mindset where you can earn more money and can make your life and can turn your future, then you will be safe. And that is why I always say that don't be in mediocrity. Try to work on your stamina. Try to work and make yourself such kind of person who can earn every time, and who can make his life different altogether, who can elevate his position, who can secure the financial abundance. That is what I want to tell you. If you'll be working on something special, one or two skill, it will certainly give you always a cushion of having something important to you that will not disturb your mind. That will give you a sense of security in your life, because financial security is important. It plays a vital role, because whatever conditioning we have made in our societal norms, in our societal life, we should have certain money in our life. We should have certain financial abundance. Relationship health and financial abundance is important. You have to be healthy in order to enjoy financial wealth as well. Relationships plays a pivotal role. Many people are abundant financially, but they are broke inside because their relationship is not good. Many people that they have in their life, they bring chaos to their life. So they have to shift their mindset. They have to find certain groups or certain people who can change and can bring happiness in their life. So everything, whatever you encounter, many people say that if you elevate your energy, you can encounter better people in your life. And when you will find yourself in synchronicity with the universe, you will feel that everything is happening at the right time and good for you. Even though it has not happened previously, but it may unfold in front of you that everything is right. and have to invite, but you have to be in synchronous with the universe. How you can find that? Certain patterns will appear in front of you, and you'll feel that that will be a message from the universe that you are connected to the higher realm, to the higher energy, and that is what I want to say, that this has all been secret nowadays, or it is surfacing online because many people have taken advantage. They have known these secrets and they are using it from long time abruptly, that is what is playing a role. So that's why I would like to tell you that don't be pessimistic, be optimistic, and try to find yourself in a better position all the time. This was a bizarre session because I wanted to talk about it, I wanted to bring something important. But if you are on a spiritual journey and on the right path, if you want to be, it can be a changer, a game changer for you. Thank you for listening to me.